dude. Hi, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Watching this video and watch the next video. Dude. Okay. Bro. Okay. Um. Yeah, basically, Trump kind of announced the kind of this Hunger Games thing called the Patriots game. Well, it's going to bring people to hate each other. Because I'm going to be real, a lot of you guys are not good. I'm going to be real. A lot of you guys are not going to be happy with America's Hunger Games. Mostly because you guys will get humbled as and there will be chaos if there will be chaos if you guys lose because you will refuse to lose. Anyways, these games are probably going to bring up more hatred with one another. You know, and things are going to stir up. I'm like literally. Dude. Okay, basically, the Patriots games are maybe a way to divide America or something. Because I guarantee you, the Patriots games, not the Team Patriots, but the new games that just dropped are basically a way to have people dislike each other, probably. Which is a danger to us because, well, which is a danger to basically every human because there's going to be unnecessary beef. Forging a sport. Because, oh, because of how much people wanted to win, that the sport's going to basically divide each other. and create hatred one for one another. Because what does everyone really want? Nowadays, a green card, money, and yes. Well, dude. Dude. Okay, dude. Anyways, basically, so basically, ugh, dude, okay, dude, reason why I'm worried about the Patriots game, the pa- Patriots games is basically because of the danger of those games really are. Because if you want to get technical, none of the presidents care about you enough to give you the games, nor any politician cares enough. If it stack their wallets, they're just doing it. Maybe a few would, but not all. I'm going to guarantee you, not all of the politicians will be with you. That's one of the dangers, is basically is basically no world leader, well, no world leader in America will care about their people. Well, not all. Let me clarify. Not all of the world leaders care about people. They're just interested in making their pockets run. If they actually care about you guys, they're going. They already would give you guys an easier time. They would give you guys an easier time and understand that you guys don't really got any money. Because Roach and I talk about politics almost. Roach and I talk mostly, not mostly, but there are times Roach and I talk about politics and do got a point to a certain extent. They're not going to care about you. Because you basically pay them to keep your jobs and stuff. And even my aunt and I talk about politics sometimes. Basically, the US will never be the most expensive in basically other countries that has higher value than the US. Because basically value, my aunt, one of my aunts says the values of the United States is basically lesser. The value of the dollar is lesser within in this country, in America, yen is just way more valuable, have way more value to it. Because yen, if I'm not mistaken, is probably one of the most valued yen is basically more kind of valuable than, well, not valuable, more valuable, if I'm not mistaken, than the dollar in the US. Yeah, basically, the US would have better technology if it wasn't so greedy, basically. And basically, if you want me to get in the details, basically, money comes from values. No, how valuable. Well, no, frick, what's that word again? Anyways, money comes from how valuable it is. Yen, basically, the yen thing, the yen that some countries use, is basically more of a high rate, more of will probably do more than the US dollar. Depends on the country you live in. And basically, the US dollar came from gold, which other countries also kind of got access to some of that gold before the United States ever gotten gold. And some of the most successful countries, look, the US dollar is based off value. My aunt, okay, my aunt taught me that because one of my aunt taught me that, and I have a book about basically money. And also, if you want to know, in some countries, yen is more expensive than the US dollar because yen in some countries have given people more opportunities. Also, put aside money away. Uh, my one of my female friends our mission in basically Spain right now, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, she's a female missionary and basically gone to Spain to missionary. I'm just keeping an eye on Spain because my friends, one of my female friends are there, and I care that much. And yeah. Bye, guys.